Once again, thanks for coming out. We are very grateful for your attendance here and also to all the vendors that are supporting us. Last year, we had our first or inaugural event. It was hosted at the Crown Plaza. We had 6,000 square feet for our first event and about 50 vendors. This year, we've got 30,000 square feet, a better location and a better view. And we plan on growing each year. We also included a speakers series, and even in a down market, we were able to have over 70 vendors participate. We've got Channel 12 News. We were on the morning show this morning, Channel 12 on 5:30 in the morning and also at 6:30 in the morning. So there was interest there. And Extra Sports 910 will be doing their show live from this event from 2 to 6. So as you can see, that's proof that there is interest in what's going on around the light rail. Our magazine has grown, and it's grown from 32 pages to we're up to 80 pages now. So there's people that want to be connected to the light rail community, and we're doing our best to create an annual event where you can come and listen to industry leaders and hear what's going on in other cities and also get a market update. The last couple weeks, we interviewed just under 100 companies along the light rail, and we polled them and we asked them, how has the light rail affected your business? And just over 70% said the light rail had a positive effect on their business, and that was retail and restaurant-oriented businesses. Also, a few news announcements is my partner, Brian Watkins. He was at the Mesa meeting, the city council meeting, and they approved a 3-mile extension from Sycamore, just past Dobson, to just past Mesa Drive. So that's a 3-mile extension east into Mesa that just was approved by city council. Some of the city council people said they were against it at first, but they've since changed their mind. So it's going right down Main Street. Also, news on Glendale, they just approved their light rail plan as well. So people are seeing the growth of the light rail. Ridership is over 1 million people, or 1 million riders per month, which is well beyond what the expected numbers were. We were projected to be at, or the light rail was projected to be at 25,000 riders a day, and the numbers as of a few days ago for the end of April, were 37,000 riders per day. Just a quick a bit about us. Our slogan is to make it easy to live, work, and play in the light rail corridor. We focus as brokers. Our team is made of brokers that is a team under First USA Commercial Properties. Our focus is within a half-mile light rail corridor, and we are seeing a lot of excitement in that area, especially along Apache Boulevard. If you take a drive down there, you can see all the new development. Here's a picture of our team. Our focus, mixed use, retail, office, multifamily, land. Our team consists of professional agents that have experience and a number of years of experience in these areas. So if you have any questions about what's going on in those areas, we'd be happy to help out. I want to tell you about this. Some of you might have seen it on your table, but the light rail's been open for just a few months. We did the fourth quarter of 2008 quarterly report, and we're highlighting the differences between real estate on the light rail as opposed to real estate off the light rail. Not a whole lot of difference as of right now, except for you can still see some development going along the light rail. And we want to show that as time goes on, the light rail will have a positive effect in that corridor. So pick a copy either on your table or over at our table. And we will post it on our website towards the end of the week. Just a quick update on the retail market. As you can see, the light rail is not immune to a slower market. So vacancy is up, absorption is a little bit down, but towards the bottom you can see cap rates and price per square footage. Light rail properties have outshined other retail properties. And here's a few retail projects of note. We've got the Tempe Gateway building. The Grigio Metro, although that's a mixed use, we wanted to highlight the retail that's going on right on the corner of Apache and McClintock. And then a building that was restored. I believe it used to be an old Kmart or Target, right off of Dobson and Main. I believe this was affected by the light rail. It opened basically just in time for the light rail, and have eaten there several times. Probably some of you in the crowd have eaten there, but they're leasing out their space very well. Across the street from that is another development called, it used to be an Albertsons. It's a Mi Pueblo Hispanic market that's opening up there. So definitely having that stop there, we see a resurgence of what was just kind of a lot of vacancy has drawn in more business, more interest, more traffic. Going to the office market, light rail fared better. Light rail offices fared a little bit better than the general Metro Phoenix area. And then if you come down to cap rates, slightly higher cap rates, and price per square footage was better on the light rail. Here's a few properties of note that we feel were affected by light rail. Bo already talked about the 4600 East Washington building. To the left, you have the transit center, and below you have, let me see if I have the price per square footage with me. You guys can see that. Okay, thanks very much. Very nice building. It also is a Green Globe building, so they're promoting also energy efficiency and environmentally friendly product. I'll skip a little bit on the industrial market. And here's the housing market. So I broke it down by the city. It's I guess interesting to see the way the product is divided. And I apologize if you can't see that. Hopefully you can. If you have questions, stop by. But in Phoenix, single-family detached homes make up approximately 20% of what's on the market for sale within a quarter mile of the light rail. And single-family detached homes, we have approximately a 10.7 month supply in the Phoenix light rail market. 80% of the supply of housing along the light rail in Phoenix are condos, and we have about a 18 month supply of condos. Changes when we go to Tempe, we have a 24% supply of single-family detached, and a 76% supply of condos, and 20 months supply of houses detached, and just a large month supply of condos in Tempe. So we have a lot to absorb. Yeah, a large number. So we have a large number of condos on the market. Over the last 5-6 months, only have been selling 2 in the last 5 months. So that are on record that we know of. And you can also see the gap between what people are buying right now and what's actually the listing price. And then in Mesa, we actually have 0 condos by the light rail within a quarter mile, and we have 7 properties that have closed in the last 5 months, and a number pending as well. So the houses around the light rail in Mesa have been bought up. Thank you very much for listening to our market update. We have a lot better speakers than me coming up, and enjoy the symposium, and afterwards please support our vendors. Let them know that we appreciate, a lot of them went through a lot of difficult construction time period, and they made it through, and now they're seeing the fruits of the light rail. Thanks again.